This is a beautiful 1972 show quality Mustang convertible. It's done in a midnight blue metallic that looks beautiful from front to back. The paint job on this Mustang is approximately 12 years old and looks just about as good today as it did when it was done 12 years ago. It supports a brand new front spoiler, rear spoiler. It's riding on a brand new set of Magnum 500 with Ford center stickers on it. It's got raised white letter tires, and it does have air shocks in the rear. I've got them kind of sitting up right now, but a guy can adjust them down a little bit or do whatever you want for whatever look you want. The odometer on this car is 58,000 miles, and as clean as this car is inside and out, there is a possibility that that's actual miles, but I can't certify that. Car does have power steering, power brakes, air conditioning. It's powered by its believed to be 302 two-barrel V8 engine. Bottom side of the hood is painted just as nice as the exterior of the body in the dark blue. Engine compartment is super nice. Whoever restored this car 12 years ago, the previous owner, I don't know who he had restore it, but they did a beautiful job on the paint job and the whole entire restoration as far as that's concerned. Its floors, frame, and trunk are all painted underneath. As you can see in the undercarriage pictures on my website, it's very solid throughout. The front bumper on these are kind of that enduro hard bumper. And it does have some paint imperfections there. Got about 4 or 5 of them. Just little tiny little hairline cracks there that have been touched up right along the front edge of it. Hood shuts nice and lines up really nicely all the way from front to back. And it lines up beautifully along the top of the fenders, both sides. Nice even gap. The passenger side gap's a little wider than the driver's side, but it's nice and even from front to back. As far as the grille goes, the grille's in great shape. It looks to me like it's original. It's not new, but it's still in great shape. Turning lenses and stuff like that, or fog lights, marker lights, are all original as well and still look good. The paint on the hood looks to be in excellent condition, and it has a great metallic shine to it. This car has all been wet sanded and buffed to a beautiful shine. You don't see dirt in it, you don't see waves. This thing is definitely something you can take to any car show and be super proud of it. We have a scratch right here. It's been touched up right above the Mustang emblem. No blisters down low on the rocker or the lower fender. The door gap's in great shape. It's got the dual sport mirrors. No blisters in that lower quarter, behind the wheel, in front of the wheel, or over the wheel. I mean, this paint job is beautiful, and it's been done a long time ago. So there's not going to be anything that's going to pop out on you here in the next year or so. Back bumper is new during restoration. Exhaust was new. Tail lights are new. Mustang emblem looks new. The gas cap on the back. Back end of the car looks fantastic. The gap and stuff on the trunk lid is really nice. It's got a black canvas top, as you're going to see in the pictures. It's the high dollar canvas top with a glass back window. That's power and it works beautifully. The boot fits perfectly, and it's got the nice pads underneath the boot. So it just has a nice fit to it. Door handles are original. There's a little silver coming off on the chrome, but not bad at all. As we open the doors, rubbers were done during restoration. corners of the doors are rust free. Door panel looks perfect on the passenger side. The trim looks nice. The carpet looks nice. Window felts still look good. Roof rail rubber, as far as the goes along here in the windshield, is nice and pliable. Still has its tire inflation sticker. As far as the paint and the door jambs, is just as nice there as it is on the exterior of the car. Dash pad is perfect. Dash is beautifully painted or original. That looks to me like carpet is all new. Seat covers are perfect. I shouldn't say the carpet's new. It looks like new. I don't know when that was replaced or if it even was. But the interior in this car is just fantastic. I give the interior at least a 9 out of 10, if not a 10 out of 10. I mean, it's just I don't see one thing a guy can really do to it to better it. Again, if we look up and down the sides, laser straight paint, super nice body. The back of the car looks fantastic. Look up down the side of the driver's side, just as nice as the passenger. In my opinion, show quality. It does have 3 tiny little dings. There's no chips or nothing, but just 3 little tiny dings that maybe a dentless repair guy. I can't even feel them with my hand, guys. They can't be felt. I can just barely see them in a certain light, and they're very small. Lower quarters excellent around the wheel, no blisters. Rocker, lower fender, everything's in great shape. Absolutely no blisters anywhere in the car that I can see. Gap on the doors are great. We have a tiniest little chip with a touch-up right there above my finger. Other than that, that's all I see for chips or touch-ups on the driver's side. If you're interested in this Mustang, guys, you honestly got to see it to believe how nice it is. There's not going to be any disappointments on the body and paint. And it's just a super clean Mustang. Corner of the door is good. You got your original color combinations, which is color is 2B, trim is CW, trans is X, axle is 6, DSO is 53. Driver's side door panel is just as nice as the passenger. Don't see any flaws on that. The carpet looks good. The trim looks good. Rubbers are nice there as well. All the windows go up and down good. Top works great. I know I said the carpet was new, or looked new. As the more I look at it, this carpet is definitely, it's nice, but it's older. You can just see on this driver's side as you get in and out, this could be the original carpet on the car. It's just a little fluffy on this side where you get in and out. The other thing is that I always look for in these classics is how clear the gauges and stuff are. A lot of times they'll yellow and just get kind of crappy, and this one's got 58,556 miles and the gauges are crystal clear. It does have all the oil pressure, temp, brakes, and alternator are lights on this car. Horn works, gas gauge works, speedometer works. The original radio is gone. It's got an AM/FM cassette in it, and the radio works, but I do not think the antenna's hooked up. We're not getting very good stations anyway. We'll try a couple more. Yeah. Makes static, but there's no nothing's coming in. So it's got the factory gauges over here. Somebody did add on aftermarket gauges, a very small set, so they're not a distraction. It's running at about 185. Oil pressure is right at 28 pounds after it's warmed up at an idle. Wipers are working, power top works, heater fan works. We're gonna go ahead and try the AC. most of the time they all need to be charged, but we'll go ahead and see what it does for us here. As I mentioned earlier, this interior to me looks to be in beautiful original condition. These A-pillars, pads and stuff here are in excellent shape. The rear view mirror is still nice. There's just no disappointments on the paint, body, or interior of this car. And after driving it, I don't think there's any disappointments in the drivability either. Brakes work great. It's got power brakes, disc brakes in the front. Power steering works excellent. No power steering whine. It's a nice tight steering gear. Now we do have just a small block 302, and we got the AC going right now, so I mean it's going to suck a little of our power, but kick down still works good on the transmission, shifts right down. Absolutely no play in the steering wheel. I mean, you can jump in and drive this car to California. It's excellent as far as driving. Brakes work great, no pull left or right. There's our kick down again. Just a really nice car, guys. As far as our AC, I'm just not getting, well, it's coming out the defrost right now. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's real cool as far as the AC goes. That'll definitely need to be charged for a little work, but it appears to be all complete. Car runs nice and quiet. Not a big block, but that little small block gets right up to 60 mile an hour. Drives perfect. Does not need any steering work that I can tell. It drives and steers excellent. What a nice car.